So here is part 2 of story problems, word problems. So in this, we need to, this is our problem. We need to decide what are our parts, how many of them do we have, and then we have to decide, are we going to be looking for a difference? What we did on Wednesday and Thursday. Are we looking for a total, what we did on Monday and Tuesday? So we have 6 green grapes. So one of our things is green grapes. And our other thing is black grapes. So those are our 2 parts that we have. How many? We have 6 green grapes. And as soon as I see that word more behind a number, I know that that is my difference. So I know I'm not going to need my total because I already, I know I have a difference, so I'm not going to be doing that one. And I need to know how many black grapes I have. So there we go, filled in our information. This one says I have 10 forks, so I have forks is one thing I have, and spoons. So spoons is the other thing I have. So I know I have 10 forks, and it says I have 22 forks all together, so that means that is my total, is 22. So that means I am not going to be looking for the difference. So there, my spoons, I need to know how many of them I have. Here I have cars, and I have buses. I know that I have 5 cars, and there are 21 cars and buses in the lot, so that is my total. So I know my total is 21, so I am not going to be looking for my difference. So what I want to know is how many buses there are. Here it says there are 6 bananas, so I know I have bananas. There are 10 fewer bananas than kiwis, so my other thing is kiwis. So I know there are 6 bananas. And as soon as I see that word fewer, I know that I have a difference. So I'm going to put 2 over here. I have 10 over here. I have a difference. So I'm not going to be looking for total. So I need to know how many kiwis I have. The last one, a cat weighs 6 kilograms. A dog weighs 5 kilograms more. So I have a dog and a cat. The cat weighs 6 kilograms. The dog weighs 5 more. So as soon as I know that, I know I have a difference, so I'm going to put my 5 kilograms there. And so what I need to figure out is how much does the dog weigh. So now I'm going to solve. I'm going to come up with my equation and solve. So here I need to know, what does the x equal? So before I do that, I have to know which one of these 2 numbers is my big number. So it says I have, can I cover up that one? I have more black grapes, more black grapes. So that means my black grapes is the large number. So that's my large number. And when I have my large number, I have to add my difference and my small part together. So I'm going to add my difference plus my small part, so that I'm going to have 14 black grapes. I hope that makes sense for you. Okay, so here I have a total. I need to know how many spoons I have. So this would be, I have the total. So the total was the top number, so that means I have to add those 2 together, but I can't do that because that's an x. So that means I'm going to have to subtract. I have a total of 22, and I'm going to subtract 10, which tells me I'm going to have 12 spoons. Okay, this one I need to get the total again. So I know that I have 21 altogether, so I'm going to subtract the 5, which will tell me how many I have left over for the buses, and that is 16. So there are 16 buses. Here I don't know the total, I know the difference. So I know the difference. Now I'm going to figure out which one of these 2 is bigger. It says I have fewer bananas than kiwis. So fewer bananas. So kiwis is my large number. So I need to know how many kiwis is. So this is my large number, so that means I'm going to have to add those 2 together in order to figure out my large number. So I have 16 kiwis. A cat. Okay, my cat So here I need to figure out what the X is. I know what my difference is, and I know what my cat is, so I'm going to find out again which one is the bigger, the cat or the dog. So it says a dog weighs more than the cat. So the dog is more than the cat, so that's my large number again. So I'm trying to find my large number, so that means I'm going to add those two together in order to find my large number. And so this dog is 11 kilograms. I hope that you were able to figure all those out with me. That is awesome. And here are 3 more. So Lily pays $12 for a hat, so my part is a hat, and $15 for a pair of mitts, so my other part is a mitts. She pays X in total for the mitts and the hat, so my total, they tell me, is X. So this is $12 for the hat and $15 for the mitts. So now I'm not going to be looking for the difference, I'm going to be looking for the total. So when I find looking for a total, I have to add. And when I add those together, X is $27. So to buy both of those two, it's going to cost me $27. And Abella studies math for 20 minutes. So one of the things she's doing is math, and that's 20 minutes. Math and reading take 45 minutes all together. So I'm not going to be looking for a difference. My total is 45 minutes. How long did she read? So my other part was reading, and that I don't know. Okay, so I know my total, so I know the big number, so that means I'm going to have to subtract. And that equals 25 minutes. So she does reading for 25 minutes. And the last question, a salad recipe asks for 3 onions. So I have onions, 3. 5 more, that means I've got a difference. 5 is my difference. It says 5 more tomatoes. That's my other piece of information part. Then 5 more tomatoes than onions are needed for the salad. How many tomatoes are needed? So there's my X. So I've got to find out which one of these is my larger. So it says more tomatoes. So that means tomatoes is my big number. So X is my big number, so that means I am going to add my onions and my difference together, and that equals 8. So I have 8 tomatoes all together. So I hope that that was starting to make some real sense to you. For math today, you have 1 page. Count them. 1. Woo! So this looks exactly like the chart we were just doing. So it says fill in the table. So just like I did, we're going to fill in the parts. Then it says write an X for the number that you need to find. And then cross out the information you do not use. So you do not need the difference, and then you're going to solve. So you have, this one's already done for you. So you have B, C, D, E, and F that you are going to be doing for math today. That's it. So I hope that that goes well. Really look for those words that are really important for difference. If you're looking for the difference, it will say more, or it will say fewer, and that is your clue that you're looking for a difference. That's a difference, or you're looking for a difference. Okay, so I hope that it goes well for you, and have a great Friday, grade 4.